Yeah, it's a sports show. Got me in my hormones, all gas, no brakes, score 4-0. If you think you own this place, you get foreclosed. I've been in my head, but it's not about a T3. Yeah, I like to learn, but there's nothing you can teach me. We all got opinions, you about to hit Dimitri and Mitch's. CSJ never really misses. Shitty 7 land, baby, shout out to indigenous. My girl, she got mad at me cause she don't know the difference between this and them. Nah, you about to witness. Well, freedom is so now I tell that girl, get on my business. Do this, I ain't joshing on the grind like Eric Costin. Sit around and grab a drink, you talking what you wanted. It's mostly you don't know me when it drop, then I'm mostly what they bopping. You can say what you got when it's Tuesday, I be locked in.
All right, we got the clap for the Jamie. Not that clap, the good kind. You want to know why? Because you can get that timer ready. I know your game. CRABO, award-winning, excellence in sports, is fully back in the studio. You're listening to the Sports Show at Sports Show Podcast. Look for that blue and white logo. Find it, love it, live it, subscribe to it. Don't just listen to mediocrity. Don't just listen to pretty good. Don't just listen to, yeah, kind of like that. Listen to the excellence in sports broadcasting that is the Sports Show. I'm happy to be back. So again, subscribe to the channel, blue and white logo at Sports Show Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, YouTube. You know, wherever you're doing your thing, just go do it. But just look for that stuff. I'm asking you. It's silly that I have to beg you at this point. It's not just us saying it. It's the CRABOs that's saying it.
That's right.
It's Mitch that says it. It's the Jamie that says it. But it's good to be back. Jamie, thank you for holding down the fort in my absence.
It was weird sitting in that chair, man. It was weird, but I'm happy to do it. And yeah, just so people don't know, if people don't know what the CRABO is, that is across Canada. That is all of the stations across Canada that you guys, 404, 405 episodes, 406 episodes. Holy smokes, I'm losing track of things.
It's crazy.
It's amazing that you guys have been doing that. That is,
thank you, Jamie. And you know what? You are part of the ride right now. You absolutely are, because we're getting now to the excellence in promotion and video editing and everything that we're doing here. We couldn't do it without you. So, yes, we did all that before, but honestly, man, like what you've already done for the show, I want you to really, don't talk about this as ours. This is ours.
That's right.
Right now, okay?
Yeah.
One thing to note, I did a little research because, Mitch and I behind the scenes, we've thanked you in last week's episode, but we got to say it again. I did more. This was broadcast across Canada. We were up to over 120 submissions from stations across the country, meaning they might not have just given one sports show. They might have even given 2 or 3 of their very own. If you're counting community radio, podcasts, everything that's become popular.
Yeah.
We're beating all the big boys that think they're big boys out east, but the big boys play in Calgary, Alberta. They play at the CJSW. They go by the names of Mitch, Dimitri, and Jamie. You're just gonna have to deal with that. So ladies and babies, honey sugar babies, you get that share button and you tell them that you were here first. So again, shout out to the entire roster. Shout out to all of you that are listening and joining us for the first time. Shout out to the CJSW. Guys, I love being on holidays, but you know what? I missed it.
Oh, it's nice, man. The run back between the three of us is so much fun.
It's always
so much fun.
It's always good. Listen, welcome back. Thanks for coming. Yes, I knew you'd go on a little rant there on the CRABO, and thank you, because last week we didn't give it the justice it deserved. Let's just be very honest when it came down to it. So, you know what, man? I'm proud of us. We did it. We had, and Jamie, you jumped on the bus at the exact right time, buddy. So we're proud to have you on this bus ride with us. We love it. Real quick, the ambassador wanted to say congratulations, as well as Kevin and Archie, who are big fans. They wanted to say congratulations to you specifically, Dimitri, and of course to the new Jamie. So with that being said, let's get down to it. I was minding my own business. I was perusing the nets. And this week, you know what? Netflix is on fire right now. It's on fire. Why? 2 weeks ago, Kevin Hart on Mother's Day decided, I'm going to do a roast on myself. I'm going to bring all my best friends and all the big comics to come. And you know what? I just finished it yesterday. I didn't get to watch it all. It was just under 3 hours or just over 3 hours long.
Crazy.
Unreal. Loved it. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the big controversy that came out of that was that some people are like, there's certain jokes that you shouldn't say. There was one in particular about Charlie Kirk, a couple about some other comedian and her husband, and this and that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts real quick, just right off the bat? When a comedian has a roast, but then the other comedians decide to go nasty on each other or just in general nasty, like it, don't like it? I'm so curious on this one.
Listen, comedy should never be touched.
100%.
You have to go in at your own will.
Yep.
And here's the other thing. Come on, everyone. Come on. You sat there and you know what these roasts are all about. You understand what these types of jokes are all about. So the thing that actually disappointed me the most is not someone who was like, okay, I'll give it a chance and it's not my cup of tea. That's your opinion. Go.
That's right.
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
What's going on?
What are
we doing?
Where is that where you are in your career?
Yeah.
Like, don't you have a code amongst each other? Like, I'm sitting here saying, and you know what can I tell you who the hero is and all that is Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Because he just like pulled the curtain back. He's like, why do you got these people sitting up at the front? The other one, what did he say there, Jamie and Mitch, when he goes, they asked me to write these types of jokes.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, the host there. Yeah, no, like nothing is sacred. You paid your money, you watched a comedy show. If you don't like it, cool, leave, man.
That's right.
Like nothing should be sacred for comedians. You went into that show, man, and just do whatever they want. And if they say something that upsets you, okay, be upset.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, this is a comedy show. It's all for jokes. It's all for gags. And even if they're serious, we don't know. Like,
Well,
it's a work, man.
Let's take it that they are, and even if they are, they are. It's to your point. They're jokes. That's what it's meant for. It's a roast on top of everything else.
Yeah, man.
I'm all tired of watching these clips where these comics, forget about a roast, will go, they're just doing a show, and then you got the hecklers. That's offside. Then don't come, bro.
Right.
Get lost. Out of here. I will tell you this. I don't know if you guys watch it. The Rock, unreal finish. He finishes off the show.
Spoiler.
As wrestling fans, you just I don't even spoil it. Bottom line, he doesn't show up at the beginning. He comes to the end and he puts on a show. Yeah. He may not be around wrestling the way we want him to be anymore, but I can tell you his mic skills are still top notch. Okay.
Man.
Cat Williams makes an appearance, unreal, where these two had a little bit of a beef. Yeah. And then, Chelsea Handler coming out this week and going, well, that's not nice. Listen, Chelsea, at the end of the day, this is what it is. You're there. You're just part of the agenda. Don't make it about yourself. Bye-bye.
All the jokes at Pete Davis's expense, Pete Davis's dad's expense.
Yeah, man.
And he's in on it.
Yeah,
what about the one lady's ex-husband?
Yeah. Well, he's an ex now.
Well, really.
There you go. Hey!
Oh, man.
Crazy. And here's the other thing, too. Guys, it's the roast of Kevin Hart. Like, hey, if he's cool with these things, because he's part of the production. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, yeah, 100% he is. He knows what's going on.
I just think when it comes to comedy, that's that realm where you're like, listen.
Yep.
It's like renting movies back in the day. Like, it's the disclaimer's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to go watch a rated R movie, you're probably going to see some things you don't like.
Yeah, it's going to be rated R.
Or maybe you do.
Right.
Or maybe you do, baby.
Have you ever noticed the rated R movies? They got more booby in there than you think.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
With that being said, where I want to go to the next level, and this is where I really want to do, and it has more to do with sports, Netflix decided, you know what? We want to get in the combat game. They wanted to get live and enthralled. I think it had a lot to do with Jake Paul, to be honest. They saw the Jake Paul wave. They're like, hey, you kind of want to work with us? Yeah, sure. Last time we saw Jake Paul, we got his face smashed in by Anthony Joshua, jaw broken in 2 places. But along the way, he said, hey, did you see how many people watched that? Did you see how many people watched me get my butt kicked? Yeah. And Netflix says, I like that.
I like it.
And what they did is they put a card together of a lot of guys that we know of, haven't seen for a while, and it got crazy. I mean, every single match I watched after the fact. So that's the other beautiful thing about the Netflix. You don't have to be there live to watch it. I mean, it's nice if you can, but if you're not, no big deal. DeSantis versus Depanier, Paranez versus Cross, Mike Perry and Nate Diaz basically got into a bloodbath match. Ronda Rousey, Gina. But before we get to that one, which was the main event, every single one of those other matches that were on the main card all ended in the first or second, and Francis Ngannou, pardon me, as well, all ended in the first round and in TKO fashion. So when I buy a ticket, what do I want? Hockey, basketball. I want to see slam dunks. I want to see goals. I want to see some fighting in hockey. I want to see everything. When I'm watching UFC, listen, I do like the technical wrestling here and there, but do I want it for 5 straight rounds? No, I don't. Then when I see a name that I know watching, I liked it. Mike, a friend of ours from the from the Celebrate Wrestling alternate alternate commentary table that we do for the wrestling show, brought up a point that I wanted to bring up here. He says, is nostalgia what really won this? And I'm a big believer, and I brought up on the last show that it is. Nostalgia wins. I'm telling you right now, would I have cared if any one of these guys won if I didn't know any one of them? No. When I saw Nagano knocking out a guy, I'm like, okay, cool. Nagano did what he was supposed to do. DeSantos getting ripped by this other guy, fine. Mike Perry doing what he did. And then let's get to Ronda Rousey. 17 seconds in, making $1 million in a few seconds of work.
Yeah.
Long and short of it, they got my attention.
Amazing card. The right amount of star power. You got to remember Jake Paul, has just built a career of bringing the entertainment value and combat sports and marrying them together.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier, and I'll bring it up again. Jake Paul, the Paul brothers, I have so much respect for. Okay, these guys are taking things to the next level, and they're very serious. I can't say enough good things about Jake Paul. I'll say it right now. Here's a guy who might not box again because his face got wrecked that much because he decided to go up against a two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
No joke. No joke here. And now he's got his own promotional company. And I was saying to Jamie earlier, the thing is the UFC, these are contract employees. They're under salary. They're, for the most part, they are part of the business that is the UFC.
Yeah.
It is not open source like boxing. I thought Conor McGregor, I said it on the sports show, the Excellence in Sports show, of course.
CRABO, award-winning
sports show, your best sports show in broadcasting. And I said it years ago, Mitch. We talked about Conor McGregor would be the first guy to do that because of after the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, it was actually Jake Paul rounding up the troops. So that's why I say good on him. Now, people don't need to be part of the UFC. Listen to Ronda Rousey's comments.
Yeah.
How she trashed it. Now people are saying, hey, promote yourself or work with a promotional company, broker it out. Guess what? You now can make more money in doing this, and you get more eyes on you, and you get the Netflix behind you, you get the bigger machine behind you, and now Netflix is looking and saying, whoa, we already got the boxing game, HBO's done, Showtime's pretty much done, we're going to be the premier right now. The UFC will be forced to make a massive decision. Do they need or want to follow the boxing paradigm? Because when you got guys like Francis Ngannou, and then you got guys like John Jones and so on and so forth and say, forget this stuff. We're going over here right now. So you're telling me I get to fight in the UFC or fight for MVP and on Netflix and MMA. I also get the Netflix deal. I get to be on one of their podcasts. I get to be on the commercials. I could do a cross promo with WW. Oh, thanks, guys. I like this.
Brilliant.
And Netflix is a behemoth.
Yeah.
And TKO on one side.
Greek CEO, just saying.
Greek CEO. MVP on the other side. They're controlling it both, baby.
Yeah.
I can't expect this for every single Netflix mixed martial arts that they put on, but I did like that every match had a finish. Because I've watched maybe a dozen UFC full matches all the way through, or full cards all the way through, and it is sometimes kind of a killer. And I get it; it's part of the sport that it does have to go down to judges' decision and stuff like that. But I liked how these ones were quick and the matches were very tight. There was they did a little bit of promo kind of in between, and everybody had a little ring entrance kind of thing, but it was quick, it was to the point. That's sometimes with the UFC, you're like, oh, sick, I need 4 hours to watch this whole event. What is this? No, I don't need that. I gotta disagree with you about the Logan brothers, but that's for a whole different bag of cats. But no, I think it was a good promotion, and I think competition breeds better product. So WWE for a while there was smoking it when AEW came out. So I think that this is going to make UFC better. Hopefully that now they got some real competition. I hope this makes UFC product better.
It'll be a few minutes before we see them do anything, I think, because they want to try to make their point. In fact, how do I know I'm right? What's the number one movie right now? Michael Jackson. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
What was the number movie last year? Top Gun 2. Nostalgia. How do I know this is working? Because Dana White came out during this event and had to tell everyone, oh, by the way, Conor McGregor's in our next pay-per-view. I'm telling you, they are nervous, and they should be. And Dimitri explained it very nicely into why. Because money talks at the end of the day, and these guys do feel for a very long time that they were not treated in the right way when it came to pay. So, hey, it is what it is. You know who's not getting paid right now during the playoffs? The NHL players. We're off to the NHL, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Western and the Eastern Conference Finals going on. We're going to start for the West. Why? Because we have a little thing. You don't think we listen to you? We need you guys to talk to more people. Okay. I'll bring you somebody. Dimitri's going to bring you somebody. I'm excited about this. I can't believe it. But why don't I just set this up right now?
Yeah.
The Golden Knights have moved on. They knocked out the Quackers and the Ducks and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. They knocked it over. They're moving on because of the Mitch. We said it last week. The Mitch did it all. What are you guys doing right now? Mitch is taking on the Colorado Avalanche. They're going at it. Colorado a couple days off. They're like, we're relaxing over here. We're going to figure it out. They're on fire. They only really lost, one game? No, they lost a couple of games. They had three losses over the last two series. And, but they were the number one team, President's Trophy winning. And they decided, let's get going. It's Las Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Ladies and gentlemen, on the line in a few seconds here is a guy that used to play for Colorado.
In the golden years.
And now he runs Dimitri's show.
Not the Excellence in Sports show, but he runs the other show, the money-making show. So check this out.
Yeah.
So he goes to meet, his son, Miller, right? So it's the CD. You're going to get to know him. It's
okay.
The Chris Durno, the CD.
I don't know him either, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a joke unto itself. So his son, right, he's like in the hockey card game right now. Because I gave him some cards and talking this. Now he's like full throttle. So he's like, hey, we got a tournament in Lethbridge. We got to do this thing over here. He's like, I'm going to get, maybe you, Miller, can talk because he's like all crazy about like the cards he's getting.
Nice.
And now he's pulling his dad into it. So then I said, right now, he's like, hey, do you have time to talk? I go, well, why don't we pull another one? Let's get the Miller time on the sports show.
Sports show.
So I'm going to phone him right now. So this is the phone. I can't. Okay, let's see. Well, let me go speaker. How do you do it?
Yeah, just there you go.
Okay.
Hold it right to the. Yeah, there you go.
This is a first, folks. We're going to try to figure this one out, see how this tech goes.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing great. How are you?
Oh, great. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
We don't have to start with that all the time.
Why? No, we do have to start. You could have introduced us and not made this awkward right now, live on the radio, okay? It could have been nicer. Chris, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Doing great. I got my son Miller here with me, too. We're on our way to Lethbridge.
All right. Why? What happened? Was he that bad this weekend? Why are you taking him to Lethbridge?
It's a lacrosse tournament down here this weekend. So
all right.
That's why they're champions, because they're in the off season. They're still working over here. Miller, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Do you realize right now that you are actually on the sports show? That now you can tell your buddies you made it to the big time?
I will.
I love it. So
we gotta give congrats. I mean, this is a award-winning podcast here.
Award-winning. Thank you, Mr. Durno. I appreciate that. That's nice.
Amazing. So, Miller, why we want to bring on your dad was telling me you got some hockey cards. I want to spend some time. What's going on in your world? What kind of pulls are we doing?
What do you got?
A bunch of young guns, which are always good.
Who are some of the young guns?
Yeah, who are you getting?
Leo Carlson young guns.
Ooh, nice. That's a good one.
I have Benson young guns.
Okay, that's a pretty snazzy one. I like that one. Who are you after right now? Like, if you could go in, like, who are you targeting in the rookie card game?
Davidoff for sure.
Okay, so am I. I might go get a box after I record this, I'll be honest with you. So I got a little surprise for you. I was going to bring it to work, but since you're live on live, I got a gift for you.
What do you got?
Okay, because you like collecting rookie cards, and I got a rookie. I got two of them, and I want to give one away. And I don't know if you know a guy from Montreal named Slavkovsky. I don't know if you heard of him. He's kind of scored a couple goals yesterday.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to your dad on Monday. I'm gonna give you rookie authentics. I got two of them. You get to have one.
Okay, thank you.
So that means if he pulls a Demidov, he's got to give it to you. Is that right?
It's really my way of hedging, Chris.
Gold material. I love
Amazing.
it. Always hedging the hedge, Dimitri.
Always had that. So, okay, Chris, we got you line because we were just talking hockey, and we're about to talk the Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. You know, you're familiar with the Colorado organization, if you will. What are you seeing in the series?
Interesting. Yeah, a cup of coffee there with the Avalanche, but I wasn't able to watch a ton of the first game. I was kind of in and out, but not having Makar, obviously, it makes it pretty challenging for the back end of the power play. He's such an impactful player in so many areas of the game that it really changes the entire scope dynamic of their offense and defense. He's their top defenseman, power play, penalty kill, and even strength. So a lot of adjustments need to get made in special teams in their game, generally speaking. I had them winning probably in 5 or 6 with him healthy. Without him healthy, I think it's a coin flip at this point in time.
How big of a deal, Chris? If Makar, a lot of analysts were saying with Makar gone in game 1, they're like, let's just see if we win or not. If he's not playing in the next game, is that a big reason? I guess what I'm saying is he basically out? Do you think he's that injured and they're desperate? And to your point, I agree. I mean, if he's not in, it doesn't look good for the Colorado Avalanche right now. But how big a deal is it to lose or to miss game 1? Did he need that time off? Is that something you've seen before?
Yeah, a lot of guys are playing through stuff. There's no doubt at this point of the season. Clearly, he's not playing tonight in game 2 either. But clearly he's dealing with something that's limiting his ability, or they're hoping that they can get a split at home and get him back for game 3. But yeah, it changes everything. I mean, those guys, especially Colorado's power play hasn't been great this year. They've been coming on a bit as of late, I understand. But everything from your breakouts, which, you know, he drops the puck back most of the time, it seems like, and or he can carry it in if he needs to. He's just so dynamic with his speed, his edge work, getting the puck in. And then when you're in zone, everything effectively runs through him. And now you got a different guy up top. I think Taves is running the top, and really it changes. He hesitates. He has never, I don't know if he's really ever played in that position with that top unit. It's always been Makar. So it's a big adjustment for Taves, but also all those other power play guys.
Yeah, okay. Miller, I don't think your dad knows what he's really talking about. What do you see?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Avalanche?
Yeah, in the series, the Avalanche and the Golden Knights. Number one, do you actually cheer for the Avalanche, Miller? You can be honest here. He can't touch you. He won't bench you today.
Them in the halves, mostly.
Oh, so if it's Colorado, Montreal, like you're on fire then, hey?
Yeah.
I think what does it is Demidov he's a big fan of Demidov, but the atmosphere typically in Montreal is, I don't know, for a lot of fans seems the best in the NHL right now.
Chris, I got another question for you. Or Miller, you can jump in as well. The Torts in Las Vegas. Now, we're Torts guys. We love our Torts. Is he that big of a deal? Is he the reason that Vegas all of a sudden caught fire, or is this just good timing on the Torts?
That's a good question. They were struggling coming in prior to that season. Like it looked, you guys can fact check this, but they were on the cusp of, I think with 8 games left, it didn't look great. They could have potentially missed playoffs right when Torts came in. Since that point in time, they've been absolutely on fire. So yeah, he's made a big deal, and historically, Torts was, and I'm sure you guys love him. He's a great interview. He's someone that you could certainly sit and listen to for a while. But they needed a new voice. It seemed like the voice in that dressing room obviously had become stale, and the message wasn't getting through. So a quick change, and it certainly seems to be working. That team is they look like a different team in the last month with him behind the helm.
Yeah, Chris, we don't fact check on this show. If we did, we would never win the award.
I feel like that's what you do at work anyways.
So I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on the whole Cassidy thing? Where Vegas is like not letting him talk to other people, and does that transcend into, you know, would you ever let one of your employees not talk to another? It's just again, just, you know, for a conversation's sake.
Friends asking.
Asking for a friend.
Nothing related.
Yeah, that's a different one. Coaches work under a little bit different umbrella than players. If they sign a new contract, effectively their old contract's basically voided. They lock in that money for themselves. Whereas players, they still get paid their old contract, which is a little different. I don't know. I mean, it's a tough situation. He's still under contract with them. I don't know. I don't hate it. Some gamesmanship. I think, you know, they have the right to do it as long as he's under contract with them. You know, I don't mind them banning him from talking to teams. Maybe more specifically in the West. I would be okay if they allowed him to talk to teams in the East. But I don't hate it. I don't hate that move by them, not allowing it.
Yeah, you know what? That's a lot of bias in there. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Miller, over to you. You're here for a lacrosse tournament. Tell me what's going on. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm gonna kick some ass.
That's my boy. That's it. Yeah. That's what I like to hear.
That's what we're talking about. That's the energy you need. So what is it? Is it like a 4-team tournament, 6-team? What are we working with here?
I think this is an 8-team tournament down here.
What's the team name?
We got some redemption on our line. We saw 3 of these teams a couple weeks ago out in BC, and 2 of them got the better of us. So we're down here in Lethbridge playing 2 of those same Lethbridge teams, and yeah, we're looking for a redemption weekend here, to say the least.
Coach Durno, does the car ride and the attitude of Miller affect whether his playing time?
Yes.
Spoken like a true coach dad. I love it.
Miller, we wish you good luck. Bring home the gold.
Yeah, we will.
That's it.
Okay, and the next time we're going to have you here in the studio. But Miller, I'm going to ask you really quick. Okay, Montreal, Carolina. Who wins how many games?
Montreal in 7.
Okay, and then we got Las Vegas and the Colorado Avalanche. Who wins how many games?
I think Avs in like 6 or 7.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done. Miller, just so you know, the name of this podcast today will be Miller Time, 100%. Thank you very much, my friend. And Chris, pleasure to meet you finally, kinda.
Kinda.
We'll say, guys, appreciate you having us. Have a great week. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, and I'll make sure that this happens live in studio. We'll do the introduction. Whenever you're ready. I just need a Friday.
Love to have him.
Would love to.
Yeah.
We'll find it. We'll make a time over the summer.
All right.
I know you Greek guys go away all summer, but we'll try to squeeze us in.
That's a little thing we do.
Jamie, he kind of signs my check.
Okay.
Thank God. It's thank God his son here. Okay, guys, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Miller, go kick some ass, like you say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, drive safe.
Take care, fellas.
Okay, see you, Chris. See you guys.
Beautifully done. What a great rundown of the series. We don't have to do anything
Really?
outside of
Yeah.
anything else you want to add to it.
No, job's done. You
How
know what?
about this real
I
quick?
believe in whatever Chris says. I think Chris is the most knowledgeable mind in hockey. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's the favorite of all the partners.
You know what's funny? I mean, I went through all the questions. The only question I'll ask in the very last one is, with Makar probably out, if he's missing game 2, like Chris just gave us the report, because we're live here in the studio right now. Stone was out. Mark Stone was the captain of the Avalanche was out, or captain of the Vegas was out in game 1. Obviously, Makar's a bigger deal if he's out. Sure. I get that. Sure. But if Makar's out game 2, that a lot of analysts said that's not good. I love that Miller likes the idea of them maybe getting 7, but man, this could be bad news. And what does that mean? McKinnon's got to go that much higher. I don't know what they like. Now he's going to be just swarmed, right? Like, I don't know what to do here.
You know what? All you can. I know it's cliche, but you got to just take it one game at a time. Like all you just need to do is focus on the game in front of you, because Colorado at least has a team that can that can structurally withstand. They're at least still probably the most deep up front. Now, the problem is now how do you adjust with the offense? So Cale Makar, I mean, that's a different human being when it comes to defense. Guys like him, Quinn Hughes that we talked about. But it's... it is going to be an uphill battle. It really, really is. It's tough, but it is doable.
Yeah.
Colorado's going to have to bring up some guys from their back line, and hopefully some guys can step up, man. I don't know if there's going to be any more defensemen that are on that team that are going to score as many goals as him. That's going to be the hard one, man. You could have put the best D guys out there, but he was also defense and offense at the same time.
You got to rely on goaltending now. It really comes down because the great equalizer is either make more money or have some great goaltending. You know what I mean?
Well, Durno said it during the show, and he's right. That Vegas was kind of like teeter-tottering a little bit. They were falling a little off the scale. But everybody knows this, that they are, on paper, maybe the most talented team. What do I mean? How many players did they actually draft or on this team that are in the Western Conference Final right now? The answer? One guy. Everybody and their dog goes to Vegas. We all know this. They go to Florida's, they go to the Vegas, they go to, maybe the Dallases and so on and so forth. So meaning they will always be in these great positions. They're fine. Colorado, they do, as we're seeing, and Edmonton before, too much pressure on too much guys. Where Makar comes down, they're the President Trophy winners, and now what? They're going to lose all because one guy?
Yeah.
This is the problem with having too much up front, not enough in the back.
Yeah, I still think that Chris has tanked his son's viewpoint.
Yeah.
Probably he won't get to play his lacrosse game if he doesn't cheer for Colorado.
I think you're absolutely right. It did sound like that.
It sounded worried. I thought I heard a small cry for help. I didn't know if that was just.
I thought I heard something myself.
You know what I mean? You know what we should do? You know what we should do is we get him on the sport. Maybe we do like one of those polls. Get Miller on here. Do like a card pull.
We crack some packs live.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a big thing.
Just do a little, everyone's doing that. It's like ratings.
It's big
man.
Ratings.
Big ratings.
Let's get over to the Eastern Conference Final. Dimitri gave it away, but we left you last week on a cliffhanger. It was Buffalo, who was going into Montreal down 3-2. Somehow Montreal's even up in that game, but then completely collapsed. The wheels went completely off the tires. Buffalo wins like 7-3 or something in that game. 8-3.
Let me put it into perspective. This is why I believe we're in a simulation.
Right.
I'm in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay. And game is on, and it's 3-1 Montreal right off the gate. They're just pa.
Yeah.
So I noticed that the more I sat in the pool to watch the games, they had an outdoor TV in there. Like I told you,
nice. It's a great setup.
Great setup, man. You're going to be watching hockey on ice in a pool?
The more I drank, the more Montreal followed suit in their playing ability.
Okay.
I didn't drink for Game 7. I was flying back.
All of a sudden.
What happened?
Exactly.
What happened?
How about they go to overtime and a guy named Newhook, who's already done it once, and he did it two times, scores the winner. Montreal off to the next round, waiting for Colorado or for Carolina, who had 8 or 9 days off. So they met up for Game 1, and wouldn't you know it, this is what I'm saying sometimes. When you got too much time off, it's not always good. And Montreal takes Game 1 in easy fashion, to be quite honest.
What a game.
What a game it was. And so here's my, now that, for I think a lot of people, had we not saw Game 1, where would we be sitting here? Would you actually believe that Montreal has a chance in this series? I do. Or would we have jumped on Carolina? I feel like Game 1 kind of skewered our thoughts a little bit. Maybe not. Thoughts on Montreal, Carolina meeting in the Eastern Conference Final?
Okay, listen. It's always good when a Canadian team is in there, an exciting one to boot.
Yep.
Whether in this case coming from the East, if it's Toronto or Montreal, you got the backing behind you.
Yeah.
It's good for ratings, keeps everyone engaged. Montreal is that one of those young running gun teams. Like if you look, like Miller talked about, he wants to get a Demidov rookie. Well, there's a reason, because Miller knows how much money that card could be worth. Then you got the Hudsons, you got a lot of these young players, and now they've come together with some of the old guards. So Montreal's fun. Can't beat the Bell Center in terms of vibe.
No.
That's got to be the loudest barn in the league right now.
Easily.
But to your point is, look, This probably, I agree, Montreal's not that much better. You got a team that's off for a long time.
Yep.
They haven't lost yet.
Yep.
That is a thing. Montreal's coming off of desperation, win hockey. They're a little more groomed.
Yep.
Careful, everyone. Relax. Carolina is a well-coached, structured team. They'll be back in it. I'm not really worried about it. But Montreal can beat anyone. The only thing that scares me with Montreal that I've seen in Tampa Bay and I've seen in Buffalo now, when the wheels fall off, the engine breaks down too.
Yeah.
I'm 35 going on 70, so I listen to the radio. I listen to the hockey, and listening to that game last night was crazy because I got on a little late, and I was like, I missed the first 5. I missed the first 4 goals. What happened? Montreal came out like crazy, man, and I felt like the other guys were asleep. Like, were they drinking before the game? What happened?
I think what happened...
It was just missed pass, missed plays.
Oh my goodness, I wasn't drinking yesterday.
Oh, that's it.
Weird. Okay.
There we go.
I guess that's surprising for everyone.
Dimitri didn't drink on a Wednesday this week. Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to get trashed on the
Congrats.
next I'm getting trashed next Montreal game.
Okay, let's find out.
Let's
Let's
find
find out.
out. Let's
good
find
way.
out.
For science.
So, to your point, man, this is what I'm talking about. When you have time off and where Carolina went 8-0 to start this playoff series, have they really been challenged? I mean, some people will say, sure, of course you have been challenged, but maybe not. Where Montreal went through a beating with Buffalo. They were back and forth, and it was weird. Like, either one team was killing the other team or whatever, and that emotion. Dimitri's point, is there any place better to play than Montreal and Buffalo, especially this year? You had a team that was starving for a playoff for 14 straight years, and then you got the ole, ole. By the way, how is that their chant? I don't understand. Isn't that more of a Spanish word? And how is that congruent with the Habs? I don't understand.
You can't be like the European Canadian city and just take everything from Europe and bring it, but you get away with it.
But you can.
But you can.
But you can.
It's just fun to chant in a crowd, man.
But
It's just
ole,
so
ole, they
fun.
do it so good.
But the problem is everyone across Canada doesn't really speak French.
Yeah.
Right.
It's almost, you know what I mean? Like, it's very rude. So they don't even know.
That's true.
Most Canadians think that's French.
Right. I would probably agree with you on that one. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So here's my quick question. So right now, Montreal's goalie, Dubas, how do you spell it?
Dobish.
Dobish? Okay.
It's got a little ticker.
He's got the little ticker. I saw that.
got a ticker.
He's a rookie. Now, there was a rookie goalie from years ago in Montreal, Patrick Waugh, that's been on a heater like this guy.
Oh my God.
So my question is this.
Wrong pronounced name.
What?
Dobes.
Right.
Dobesh.
Roy Raw.
Drinking sober.
You're on it.
It's over.
You got it.
You heard it here. The Montreal Canadiens will win the Stanley Cup, and I won't remember it.
My dad has been all over me on this feed. Look at Canadian, French. I told you. That's all he's doing. That's all he does. He sends me these weird, peculiar messages. But what are your thoughts on this? Like, again, you're talking about the Matrix. Is this something we should actually be staring at? Like, this guy, because he's a rookie, he doesn't know any better.
Right.
Is this maybe a good thing?
Yeah, maybe he's throwing some wrenches in some of these high class players, like these players who've been in it for years and years, and they're seeing this new guy try some new stuff.
Right.
Like I did watch the highlights. I didn't get to watch the game, but yeah, watching him move from post to post is so cool.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple goals where he's like, up on he's doing parkour moves there in the net, man. He's so quick. Holy cow.
He wasn't even the starting goalie this year for Montreal. How about this? I know we're not stat guys. 4-0 against Carolina, 923 goals against, and a 250 goals against average. That's him just against Carolina alone. So he's got their number.
You got the numbers, baby.
That's
Some
it.
people just mentally got it.
Right.
You know,
I agree. Yeah.
Some people just mentally got it. Like, look at Martin Brodeur, same thing. Like,
Yeah.
here's a guy.
Yeah, that guy just had it, man.
Off the shoot. Patrick Ross, same thing.
Well, so what is next question? Rod the Bod. What's he got to do? What is Carolina going to do? Because 6-2 drubbing in game 1 at home. I don't know, man. That's a state. It's not a 3-2. Oh, it was just a deflection or it was a grimy game. 6-2 is a statement.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
It is, but at the same time, the thing that makes bracketed playoffs multi-game challenging,
Yeah.
especially when you get into the depth, is you have to adapt and learn a team and their style, and then you got to change it really quick.
Right.
And like in boxing, we talked earlier in the fight game, but styles do make fights. There's some people that match up over others that make it interesting. So there is an element of that as well.
Yeah.
But Carolina, what do they got to do, Mitch? I don't know if they got to do anything really different per se. We're like, hey, change up the game plan. We're talking about a team right now that won 8 straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
What they just need to do is just kind of relax.
Yeah.
Just play it again. And it's usually just the little things like, oh, okay, they don't pass the puck this way anymore. They actually, got it. That's it. And I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Like Brendamore's got that crew pretty lined up, pretty locked in. They'll have a debrief and call it a day.
I think so. But I think size is going to play a role here. Like Carolina's not a big team in general. They didn't get anyone during the free agency. We've talked about this before. Now we're in playoff hockey. Different kind of hockey.
Right.
The big boys matter. Montreal doesn't have like the biggest team either, but they got those grimy, nasty dudes in there. And that's what I think Carolina's lacking. And I that's why I thought even if Buffalo got through, that's a team that also got those guys that are a little nasty and, can give it those little squirrely punches and stuff like that. Carolina just doesn't, they're not those dudes, man.
Yeah.
That's what I worry. Do I worry? Not really. Do I care? Maybe a little.
Yeah, I know, but Montreal just had their number the whole time, and Montreal obviously did such a great job. But I also think Carolina, they just dropped the puck. Like literally, they dropped the puck a couple times. Like there was 4 or 5 breakaways. I think 3 of those 6 goals were on Montreal breakaways. Like this is playoffs, man. I don't know if you can have those happen over and over and over.
Yeah,
again.
that's a great point. Jimmy.
Great point. You know what? Real quick, the NHL had a whole bunch of news and notes this week. Let's jump it. Let's do it. It's called Dump and Chase. The Canucks, they hired Henrik and Daniel. We already talked about that. But their first order of business, firing Adam Foote. Now, he's a rather large fellow. And my question is, who fired him? Was it Henrik or Daniel, or did they tag team fire him?
Oh, they tag team fire him.
Good cop, bond cop.
There you go.
That's Swedish for front and back.
Maybe, you know what? The thing is, I wonder if they do
The
it like
Helsinki Tower?
the good cop, bad cop thing. But they come into the room
Tower?
separate times. They don't come in together. The first Henrik comes in, and then you think it's Henrik again, but it's not. And it's Daniel, and he's the nasty one. Let's say, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he comes in. He's like, "Listen, my brother can be." He's like, "What? My brother? I thought you were." He's like, "No, that's not. I'm the other guy. I can't take this anymore. I authorize the code red."
What do you think of Adam Foote getting angst after 1 year?
So the rumor is, I wish that Chris Durno was still on there. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was talking about it.
Okay.
The rumor is that the Manny Malhotra is going to be.
I heard that too.
And then all of a sudden, what if they draft the El Son as well? So you got a couple Malhotras.
Well, that, you know what? If that's the case, does that rule apply where Chris is driving Miller, and if he's acting up in the car seat and he's not getting it, does that same happen in the NHL?
You got to trade.
You got to trade.
You got to trade up, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
With the Oilers now firing of Chris Knobloch, there's a lot of names. You said it earlier. The Bruce Cassidy, I love that question because I do think Vegas is doing the right thing. They're just holding their cards, just like, maybe we'll let you talk to him. Maybe not. Who cares? But now all of a sudden, Toronto's let Craig Berube talk to the Oilers. And rumor has it, the internets are fluttering. What if Vegas is going, listen, we're just going to see how far we ride with this. And even if we win the cup, do we really want John here next year? What if John Tortorella is the guy that they're kind of just saying, well, Bruce is here, granted, but maybe you want a little piece of Johnny too.
I would.
Or Patrick Wall. I'll throw that one in
would
too.
salivate at John Tortorella going to Edmonton. I would, please.
Please.
A world I don't ask for much.
I brought it up for the last video, but him fighting the Flames locker room, I want that again. I want round 2.
Oh, it would happen. It would automatically happen.
In a new arena.
New arena.
They're doing the right thing because, unfortunately, Cassidy's a damn good coach.
Yeah.
Okay? The Vegas organization, I got to tell you, the moxie on them is incredible to say, no, we need to win a cup. So, to the point, they're the ones that are thinking. Okay, they're the ones that are thinking.
Yeah.
Why is it that people can trade players at the trade deadline to enhance and get going? Let's start doing it with coaches. I say take it one step further. What about trainers? What about mascots?
Now you're on to something.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
Grimy in Philadelphia, come over here. guess what? Guess what? You're with the Canadians now.
That's right.
Like, what? What's
What?
going on?
What
Yeah.
happened?
Hey, you, stay home. Heart of the Hound, out.
go.
Grammy, in.
In.
Change up the whole
Boom.
lot. Pioneers.
Love it.
Pioneers.
Grimy with a Cirque du Soleil entrance.
Yes.
But I'll tell you, they're doing the right thing. Why let this guy go to a division rival? Why do you have to do the gentleman thing all the time? These are businesses, millions of dollars. He's theirs until they decide what to do with them.
Yeah. Agreed. I love it.
He's part of the family.
If I'm Bruce Cassidy,
Yeah.
if I'm the Cassidy, I mean, we can't get into contract negotiations, but I mean, wouldn't it be amazing if I was on a podcast with some of the other people? Like, oh, what's this? NHL.com or the sports show? Excellence in sports broadcasting. CRABO winner, number one. Imagine if they were here just talking about hockey.
Yeah. Right? Who knows? Who knows?
Wonder.
Wonderful.
Last one. This year's playoffs. If there's a time I've ever seen something, tell me what's the most important right now that you've noticed in the great goaltending, standard decor, where now when McCarr's out, how much more do you really need to supply? Or the grimers, the guys in the back end that I'll tell you right now, you guys know how I feel about it. To me, the grimers are showing up and telling you, this is how you win the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Jamie, what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Oh, the grimers, the goons, whatever you want to call them, those guys are putting in so much work. Like, especially in Montreal, they're really slowing that game down, and that's what you want from those big guys. Sure, he only gets like 4 minutes a game, but he makes the most out of those minutes, man. He slows everybody down. You don't want to get chased into the corner by some of those big Montreal guys.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
No, you don't. I'll tell you this. It's a combination of two.
Yeah.
It is the grimers, as you say, but it's the youth grimers that are impressive.
Yes, yes.
What's standing out to me most is you look at Anaheim, it's like we're talking, in my opinion, outside of what was in your face, Senecki was their best player. It felt like he was there all the time. Here's a guy for rookie. Demidov in Montreal. Not afraid to play. Here's a guy up for the rookie.
Yeah.
We're starting to look at other people like even in Buffalo, Hellenius and others, right? Another rookie. These young guys are a little grimier coming into the league and more playoff ready.
Yeah.
So then we start seeing, we're like, man, Anaheim made a good run. Look at what we got going on in the Philly. Let's look at now we see the Montreal. It's coming together sooner.
Yeah.
It feels.
Absolutely. Let's jump over to the NBA real quick, just because they're in the Western and Eastern Conference Finals as well. So we should give them a little bit of love.
Can I jump in
Yeah,
real
of
quick
course.
just before we jump off the NHL? Dimitri, you want to read that one for me? We got some fan mail and we got a fan gift.
No.
What? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Bring it over.
This-
Whoa. Hold
That's
on.
right.
Let me get into my reading pose.
Do you need your bifocals?
Hold on a second. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for being kind. This is because you rattle up hockey. P.S. A big fan now. Love, Cat. It's the Aunt Kathy.
It's the Aunt
Look at that.
Kathy.
What is that?
Oh, I love it.
Because you rattle up hockey.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aunt Kathy.
She got a little CJSW.
Yeah.
She's got her
names on it.
Yeah.
Look at the stick tape work.
Yeah, there's a little stick, and this is handmade, handmade stretch leather drums.
Wow, this
Shut
is really
up.
nice.
Yeah. So we got little rattles.
I love it, buddy. This is what we're using.
Screw the sound
Keep
editor
these
for
on.
this clip.
Yeah, we need these every week.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. It's really nice of you. That's great.
Yeah. So we keep
Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. That's so thoughtful.
so kind of you.
That's
Yeah.
so thoughtful.
keep the fan mail coming, guys.
Yeah,
we love
thank
it. We
you
love
so
it.
much. That's
Oh,
great.
man. Fan mail, awards, rattlers, real Buffalo.
Hey,
Line,
old
what'd
cousin
you say it
Jim,
was?
you know
Deer.
that
Deer.
the I don't know, that charcuterie board would come out nicely now if you
Yeah,
could
what's
make
up
it
with
happen.
That, Malaka? That was like 4 years ago.
Like maybe 5.
Oh, Jamie,
maybe 5.
Maybe 5. You're right, Jamie. I don't know if you know this or not. Maybe you do, because I know you checked out a lot of the archives.
Yeah.
But we do the Lufa Awards every year.
Oh.
So the Lufa, because going back to the history now,
Yep.
it's called Real Locker Room Talk. So that's
Yep.
why we have that shower segment at the end.
Yeah.
So the shower segment, there's a whole Lufa story with me on the hockey team and the Lufa and
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
So the thing is we give out the Lufa of the year
Okay.
in all things. So I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, somebody's a front runner all of a sudden.
Someone's a front runner for the Lufa roster member of the year, Aunt Kathy.
Thank you.
God, I love that woman.
Let's finish off NBA real quick, just because it is a big thing for some of the fans that they love it. The big data is obviously the big NBA guy that listens to this. You got Oklahoma, number 1 ranked, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So SGA now is a two-time Canadian MVP in the NBA. The other guy named, Steve Nash.
Another 2-time.
Should have been 3-time
MVP.
And
both back-to-back.
Back-to-back. The Matrix is happening again. So long story short, a lot of people are a little upset about him winning, and I kind of get why. Even though I'm on the Canadian side of it, ladies and gentlemen, he didn't lead in scoring, he didn't lead in assists, he didn't lead in rebounds, and he didn't lead in steals, but he won the MVP award. Where the guy on the other side of the court, Wembanyama, he didn't lead in any. He led in a couple of categories. I believe in blocks was the number 1, and maybe got rebounds as well. But the point is, when you talk about MVP, most valuable to your team, you kind of might have to give it to Wembanyama.
It's close, but I understand it.
Right.
It's close, but I understand it. And you got to look at what OKC did this year as well. I mean, again, the team itself is a massive powerhouse. Here's something that we talked about this. I believe it was the one gentleman in the Miami Heat where we were talking, where he got Bam with the points. One of the things that I think we got to take into consideration too is outside of the fact if you got a guy like Jokic that'll just rack up the stats when he won MVP, undeniable, averaging triple-double everywhere, you're like, holy smoke. And then there's another thing of how do you rack up those points, right? Is 20 points a game versus the other guy who gets 25, are they the equivalent style of points? What are they doing for the team? And I think that's where I can see it, right? The thing that I really have trouble with this is, hey, be consistent. Are you a point stat MVP?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you, in the NHL where they give the Hart Trophy of who the people think their most valuable or best player was? Like, who do you want to be? Because the tough part is there's years where, how did Jokic not win it, for example?
Well, buddy, and he did lead in assists, rebounds, and he averaged a triple-double. He didn't in scoring, but he was right there.
So how are you grading this? It's so inconsistent.
Right.
So pick one.
Yeah,
I agree.
What are the quantifiers here? Like, what are you using to set this?
Yeah.
I don't watch too much NBA, and I haven't really followed the MVPs there. But like from what you guys are saying, it's just kind of up in the air. Like, how are they picking this?
Yeah. No, it's a great point, and that's where a lot of people look, SGA winning it. I like it. Oklahoma is not exactly the most exciting team either. Wembanyama game 1. The series is now tied at 1-1, but game 1, this guy went fire.
Oh, Mitch, he took it personally.
Absolutely, he did.
Personally.
And the way the NBA is dubbing this guy and the way they're promoting him, I was actually more surprised that he didn't get it. For that alone, like where the NBA normally when the NBA hooks their nails into you or hook their wag into you, you're good.
Yeah.
And you would think that was the case, but not. Cleveland's taking on the Knicks. Knicks are up 2-0. Gotta admit, last week I told you the lovable Knicks, look, they might make it to the final. But you know who might knock the Knicks out as the lovable losers? It's you, Buffalo Sabres fan. I forgot to mention that earlier. The Bills and now the Sabres. Yeah, that city is just jinxed. So maybe the Knicks has got a point. But the Knicks also went on a 44-14 run in game 1. They were down big. And James Harden, I don't know what you're doing. You were a pylon literally in the fourth quarter. The Knicks are, and you know what? It's kind of fun watching the Knicks, who are kind of like the Lakers now, all the celebrities on the sidelines and this and that.
Yep. They're
getting crazy. It's turning into be a little more fun than maybe we anticipated.
Who do you want to see? Actually, let me rephrase this question. The league benefits by having who in the final right now?
Knicks for sure.
Knicks,
and probably Oklahoma. But even a San Antonio wouldn't be bad.
I think the NBA salivates at a San Antonio because of Wembanyama.
Of course they do.
Like that's it. Just get the team and get the player.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah. And last thing, Giannis has now demanded a trade. It sounds like he's going to roll. And of all the teams that he might roll to, it is Oklahoma, the front runner. Can you imagine they win it this year? And then because of a trade that happened years ago, Paul George, we talked about it when we get into it, they have so many first-round draft picks that Milwaukee would be more than happy to take them all. And all of a sudden, now you're a two-time NBA champion, and you're getting Giannis?
It's over.
That's why you try to go for 3.
I say they might go for 10 the way they're going. That's the way it's going to go. You know what else is more than 10? It's rapid banter. Mitch Marner, 18 points. Jack Eichel, 15. Lane Hudson at 14. Who's the front runner to possibly win the Conn Smythe?
All roads lead to the excellence in names, Mitch.
Thank you. That's so true. The Savannah Bananas. This is a baseball
Yes.
league that's down a bit.
Yes.
I
I've been
just saw some
dying to
cool
talk about it,
rules.
man.
Okay. Look at some of these cool rules.
I love the Bananas, dude. The whole
No
league.
bunting.
Yep.
If you bunt, you're ejected from the game.
Bunt-
If
bunting's
a
boring.
fan catches a ball in the foul territory, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Batters can steal first base.
Yep.
And fans can call a challenge on ruling on the field.
Yep.
Should the Major League Baseball take on some of these rules?
This is why 5-year-olds are allowed to invent games.
Yes.
Yeah.
They come up with some great ideas, man.
It's awesome.
You guys ever see the movie Basketball?
Jamie,
Sorry. Dumb question.
I'm
But
done.
the Savannah Bananas feels exactly like basketball. It's so much like baseball. The dude comes out on stilts? Come on, man.
It's the inside joke of the inside joke, Jamie.
Jamie, you don't know.
You have no idea what you got into, buddy.
My day, my week. Hey, grab
Oh, the poor sound editor, man. The poor sound editor.
arguably Mitch's favorite.
Maybe my favorite movie of all time.
So good.
Great scenes in that movie.
But that's what Savannah Banana League feels like.
That's what it is.
Have you watched any games?
I've watched
I have.
highlights in a couple of innings, not a full game.
Mitch just likes to kind of forward.
I like the forward to certain parts, but it was.
So in basketball, I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah.
Mitch and I were actually the stunt doubles for a couple scenes, but not our faces.
Oh, so good.
Is that Victoria
so good.
Silvstedt?
Better home field or home ice advantage, the Montreal Canadiens or the Arsenal football team?
Oh, Montreal.
Ole, 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 ole.
I've been in that Coliseum.
Ole,
It's the loudest building I've
ole.
ever been in.
Well done, Jamie. You got him. You got him sideways. Jamie, you taking the rest of these?
Okay.
Stan Kroenke owns 8 sports franchises. He's got 13 championships. Is he the greatest owner of all time?
I mean, on numbers, yes, but who cares?
Last one. Which country has the biggest or highest average of breast size in the world? I saw this. I had to bring it up.
What country has the biggest breast size?
Average breast size in the world.
Breast size. I don't know.
Largest average breast size. The answer will surprise you.
Maybe I don't know, man. How do you do this without sounding terrible?
Not Peru. Norway at number 1.
Okay. What?
USA number 2. UK number 3.
Oh.
And Elas at number 4, baby.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's
Fourth.
it.
I'll take fourth.
All right, it's Maga Malaka time. We're down to the final segment. You killed Dimitri. You literally killed him, and you don't even know how you did
I
it.
don't even know.
It's it. It's I started
my
at the
God.
beginning. It's nostalgia. Here's the thing.
Okay,
We
sure.
talk about it all the time. So I beg the question, do you prefer the old or do you like the new? A lot of us think we like the old. Let's find out about the new.
Okay.
Right off the bat, SGA versus LeBron. 1v1. Maga versus Malaka. Go.
LeBron Maga.
See, you like in this case, you like the nostalgia. You like the older
Nostalgia.
player.
Old,
All right.
yeah.
And now here's one for you. Wembanyama versus Tim Duncan. 1-on-1. 2 San Antonio Spurs superstars. Which one you like a little bit more?
I give me the new.
Give you the new.
I know it's the Duncan, but give me the new.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Wembanyama can move, man.
Yeah.
How about this one? Celebrini and Crosby. This one might be a little unfair just because it's still a little early, but Celebrini, Crosby. I'll give it to you, Jamie.
Oh, Crosby.
Crosby.
That guy's so fast.
He's amazing.
Holy
He's too good.
smokes.
How about this one? Theo Fleury versus everyone's new favorite, Zach Benson from the Sabres.
Theo until proven otherwise.
I agree with you.
You
on
got to
that
give
one.
it
You
to
gotta-
14.
Here's one for you, Jamie. Maybe
Okay.
you know this one.
All
Bob Probert, old school fighter. Ryan Reeves, this generation's big time fighter.
I gotta have to say pass on this one because I don't recognize either of those names.
fair.
Sorry.
I'll take it from, it's Bob Probert.
Bob Probert.
Okay.
It's the Probert. Yeah, that guy was a wrecker.
How about this one, Dimitri, or Jamie, jump in if you feel. You got the Tiger Woods. Okay, now use everything in your arsenal that you know about Tiger Woods versus, I'll say, Jack Nicklaus.
I got to go with Woods.
See, you want to. I want to, but Nicklaus still has more trophies than him.
Yeah,
Does
but
that count for
it
anything?
wasn't as exciting, though.
True.
Gave us a lot of material.
Okay, let me ask you this one. What about Rory McIlroy versus Jack Nicklaus?
Nicholas.
See, now you
Now
go
I
on the
go old.
Nicklaus. Now you go the other
Now
way.
I go old.
Jamie, what about a Joe Montana versus Tom Brady?
Oh man, I mean Tom Brady, like, he got a lot of eyes on the product. He got a lot of things. He got a lot of people talking about it. But yeah, I think Tom Brady still like beats him by the numbers for sure.
Sure, he beats him by the numbers, but what do you like? What do you? It's
Tom
nostalgia versus
Tom
new.
Brady.
Tom Brady. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Aaron Rodgers,
You son of a...
Caleb Williams.
You son of a...
I already know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I
Doesn't matter.
know. Brett Favre.
Okay, what about this one? Patrick Waugh,
Okay.
Vasilevsky.
Patrick Waugh, baby.
I think so too.
Hey, come on. I got
So
the
far,
big
just so
thing.
you know, the nostalgias are, and I'm trying to go every which way here.
Yeah.
Bobby Orr or McCarr.
Bobby Orr?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
where
a
you
close
go.
one, though.
That is a close
that's
one.
a
I
tough
don't know. That's
I'll take the Bobby Orr.
Yeah.
okay. How about this one? Paul Coffey, Quinn Hughes.
Until someone skates with a skate that's 2 sizes too small and
Right.
still can get 170 points in a year, I want my coffee.
Yeah. couple more. Now
Okay.
we're going to talk about captains. Messier, some considered the best captain of all time.
Yeah.
But what about a guy named Barkov in Florida? A lot of people.
Barkov doesn't have a trophy named after him.
Yeah.
Messier.
Yeah,
does.
Messier.
Okay, well, that's a good point. But Barkov is also a reason Florida didn't even get a chance to do the 3-time.
3 times.
Mario Lemieux, McKinnon.
You son of a...
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'll let you take this one, Jamie. This is space
Okay, so we're I got to go McKinnon on that one.
McKinnon.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think he'd out chase him.
I got 2, maybe 3 more.
here.
What
Your
about
Honor.
Messi versus Pele? Messi
Wow.
versus Pele.
That's a powerhouse. I'm gonna go with Messi. I'm going with the
You're
new.
gonna go with the new.
I'm going with the new.
What about a little Ronaldo versus Maradona? You know, it took me a while to
Give
put
me
this
the
together.
Maradona.
I like the Maradona too.
Give
I
it
like the Maradona there as well. Did you see
is that what
Ronaldo
you
win
took
it this year? He won the Saudi
yeah.
championship.
Yeah, well, come on.
Okay, here's one for you. I think you'll like this one. Torts or Don Cherry?
Tie game. Tie game.
That could be tied.
Tie game.
That could be tied.
Tie game.
Police are involved in a parking lot either way.
We just won the award, so I cannot believe I'm about to say this.
Go ahead.
I'm taking the safe answer. Ports.
I know. How did you do that?
Yeah, the safe answer.
The safe answer is Torts. Ovechkin or the Cooch?
Oh, Ovechkin.
You say I agree, but Cooch is fire right now, man.
Can't believe I'm voting against the Cooch. I love the Cooch. I'm all about the Cooch.
Yeah.
I'm going. I got to go with
You
the
got to
Ovi.
go over. You got to go
Yeah.
over. I agree,
Goals
I
are
agree.
goals.
Last one. It's simple. It's McDavid versus the great one. Edmonton versus Edmonton. McDavid versus Gretzky. I leave to you, gentlemen.
Okay, that's a tough one. If they were both skating in their prime, it's got to be Gretzky, right? But I don't know, McDavid. Like I've never had the joy of seeing Gretzky skate. But man,
not that
McJesus
great.
is just so fast. Holy Christ!
If you're an Edmonton Oiler fan, put yourself as an Oiler fan right now.
Yeah,
Who do you want? Based on everything that's going on today,
Gretzky.
who do you want?
Listen, at the end of the day, it's not the points. you got to pick the winner. You
Yeah.
got to pick the guy who's actually brought the hardware home.
Yeah.
The merchandise home.
Yeah.
Multiple times. And that's one Wayne Goretzky.
Okay, last one. I said the Messier earlier. What if it was Messier versus Leon?
Messier.
Messier still?
Yeah,
Okay,
still.
All right.
Yeah,
fair
you
enough.
can't-
I agree. You said it earlier. You
These
got a
guys,
trophy
man,
named after
these
you.
guys. You got a trophy named. You won one and you got one named after you.
Do you think
Yeah.
they'll change the Crabo to the Sporty or the Greeky or something like that?
The Mitchie?
The Mitchie?
Mitchie.
Hey, now
Yeah.
Miller time?
Miller time. The Mitchie Miller Greeky Award.
Now we're on to something.
Dimitri.
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 And I get in on that too.
That's right. Well, you got to get it.
I got to get in. I want in on that.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Just like the Helsinki Eiffel Tower. That Helsinki Tower. He slipped it in there.
I heard him.
I
Don't
just
worry.
want to make sure it's acknowledged. Well, I'll tell you what you just heard. You just heard what the excellence in sports broadcasting is all about. And it's not because I say it. It's not because Jamie says it. It's
Yeah.
not because Mitch says it.
Nuh-uh.
It's because the Crabos say it. It's because the CJSW says it. It's because the roster says it. It's because the whole nation of Canada across the nation says it. They say that the sports show is excellent sports broadcasting. Thank you for tuning in every single week where you can get our content. And how do you do? You look for at Sports Show Podcast. It's a blue and white logo. Jamie's going to get us all fixed up and set up. YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, the whole, I mean, even all the other ones that we haven't been doing because Mitch and I just don't really know what it is. But here it is, ladies and babies. Episode 406. It's one for the books. We got to shove it in the locker because we do got to hit the showers.
Have a great night, everyone.
Okay.
I can't believe you.
Before we head off, now that we're in the shower room,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk about some shower room
You
stuff.
can look down. It's
Yeah,
cool.
you can look. It's
It's
fine.
cool, man.
The new Juiced Sports League that's coming out this weekend.
Oh, the enhanced games?
Yeah, you hear that's coming out this weekend?
Been talking
Yeah,
about
we've
it
been
for
talking
years.
about it for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
You
It's what the
love it?
people want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we should have covered this at the beginning with the MMA and the
Right,
Logan
right,
Paul,
right.
But the thing is it's the people now. There's two things.
Yeah.
Sports and sports entertainment.
Okay.
Not just the WWE, but the production side of it.
Well, look at the Savannah Bananas, that whole league.
Yeah.
Like, one of the coolest things about it is that the pitchers are allowed to dance off
yeah,
before the pitch. So guys are doing dance moves and throwing the pitches while the batters are, like, enamored by these moves.
That's
So
right.
it's full sports entertainment. So, yeah, you think you want to see, like, okay, so do you think that this is going to be just, like, huge, juiced up, like,
Well, that's
roid
what they
monkeys?
want it to be. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's what even the swimmers.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy that I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He was an Olympic winner already.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I wonder if I could be even faster. So he's like one of the prime guys that they're going to be
Okay.
focusing
Jamie,
on.
you might want to clip this one
Yeah.
after this combo because here's one thing, like here's a point, but you do got to talk more about it. Here's a point to this.
Yeah.
Is that if anything, we're about to find out what the real advantage of steroid use versus non-steroid use
Okay.
actually is.
Yeah.
So in a weird way, it's kind of going to answer some questions.
Yeah.
Because now, what if, okay, the swimmer, 50 meter, 100 meter, whatever, let's just say butterfly or
Yeah,
first up.
Yeah.
World record, let's say, is 55 seconds.
Yeah.
What if they break it and it's 53 seconds?
Yeah.
54 seconds. And it's not the 45 that people think. And they're
Right.
like, guys, it enhances, but it's not
Yeah.
as much as one would think.
Yeah.
Now what?
Now you got to remember. Let me jump in slightly because I know a little bit about this lately.
Okay.
When the word enhancement and roids and all that stuff, it's mainly for recovery.
Recovery.
Okay, and that's where a lot of people get it confused
Okay.
with. We generalize. You say the word somebody's on roids and you think they're just juiced out of their mind, muscles everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily what it's for and how it works.
Yeah.
It's mainly for recovery. So when
Yeah.
you really think about it, when a guy's some of these, if it's not a runner, a swimmer, a basketball player, it's not so much that they're doing it because they're getting bigger muscles, which is obviously something they will get out of this.
Yeah.
But it's also their muscles are relaxing faster,
Yeah.
ripping faster, granted, but they're recovering faster. So
Okay.
they're able to do more. So that's to Dimitri's point. If it's only off by a second, it makes you wonder, well, then why don't you guys all do it? And then that way it just makes everyone better.
If it makes everyone healthier, then maybe that could be a thing too, right?
The healthy part is where because, it gets the bad stereotype that it's made in somebody's bathtub. But if it's clinically done and it's monitored and everything, there
Yeah.
really should not be a problem with it.
I wonder, if this does take off and like, maybe it does move forward and stuff like that, is this now becoming more of a money game? Is it like who has the best doctors to give them the best juice to get them the
100%.
best
I
justice?
think, but Jimmy, I think they're doing that already. I agree. You're right.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that already. I think now at the professional level, it's who's the team around you that can cycle you in and out before you get tested. Like every single athlete, I don't care until I'm proven wrong or something. They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
There's a difference. If I got 4 years to train for the Olympics, for example, okay, and I got random testing or however you do it, you start to figure out when you can cheat and when you cannot cheat.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So follow me on this.
Yep.
Sure.
Follow me on this.
Let's
or whatever.
follow you.
Okay.
Let's go down this trail.
What if
What if?
I'm the excellence in broadcasting? I'm sure I could be the excellence in like javelin too.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Just like Mitch, shot put. I
Shot
see you
put.
as a shot put.
I was actually.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
So I'm really good.
Yeah.
And I have 4 years to look out. And I know that a year before is really when the trials are.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I just hype up, juice around, not be part of the program, and find a way to get in? Now, I'm sure maybe there's parameters, I don't know. But I'm just saying, these guys,
There is.
they have so many loopholes and so many pockets where they know where they can
Yeah.
do this, that, and be like, oh, I went to Mexico and ate the beef there. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
that's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's also why
It's a game.
you'll notice that there's random testing now. This and the other.
Yeah.
Here's a great movie if you guys ever want to watch called Icarus. Go to Netflix. It's about a guy that's a guy that likes to do the Tour de France biking. Okay?
Yeah.
He did like 50 events.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you know what? I'm going to do it one where I'm basically doing it to myself. Like it was let's say it was like men's league biking.
Okay. Yep.
So he was pretty good. He was ranking in the top 20. And then he goes, I want to see what'll happen if I can juice myself and see
Yeah.
how much better. Because that sport alone was like the juice capital of the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened was in this documentary, he went and got a Russian scientist,
Yeah.
the guy that actually helped the Russian athletes. During that time, this was when it all got exposed.
Oh.
The timing of it couldn't have been better. If you haven't seen this documentary, it's
No.
excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. And he's kind of involved in this whole scam and everything. Like he's watching and everything. The long and short of it, his numbers actually, to Dimitri's point earlier, didn't go up that much more.
Okay.
But there's a full science behind it. It's
Yeah.
not like just jab yourself, go work out and do it. No. There's recovery. There's blood testing. There's water infusions. There's this. There's so much to this. This is not just putting a needle in your leg and moving on.
Just
or
to
your
hulk
butt.
it up all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
no. It has nothing
Or
to
as
do with
Mitch's
that.
wife says, sex.
Sex, yeah.
The needle in the leg.
That's right.
Oh.
By the way, how did Goodfellas go for you? Real quick?
Oh yeah, it was really good, man. I really love the story. The rags to riches, that whole
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
getting into the family and all of the fun little intrigues and all of that stuff. The descent into madness with the cocaine and him just losing his mind, and then the paranoia. But turns out it might have been true, might have not been true. And then he flips like a little rat at the end.
Oh, he's doing it! Jay dropping the rat card.
Listen,
I love
but
it.
why did she use the phone?
She didn't need to use the
Cocaine,
phone.
man. Peruvian marching powder boils your brain, and that's what happened.
Fair. It's a good movie, though, hey?
Oh yeah, it was a great movie. I'm excited for
was
Casino.
Was he right for killing Billy Bats?
No.
You don't think so?
No,
I don't think so either.
I don't know if I don't know if murder was too far. Like break his knees or something like that.
Yeah, he had to. I got a question for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
cousin Jim brought it up, and I meant to bring it up to you. When we did the whole thing with you, and we're like, hey, go watch this movie.
Yeah.
My cousin Jim calls me and goes, well, what about Scarface? I go, I don't know if it's a mafia movie.
It is,
but he's kind of, because it's not a traditional Italian mafia,
Yeah.
but it is like kind of.
He's got to watch it after, though.
I'm
Okay.
just saying where Jim wants to know where it ranks, and I was like, it is. Is it? So the first question he asked, is it a mafia movie? I think you kind of say it is.
So it is, but
it's not a traditional mafia.
It's not
movie.
Italian mafia.
Yeah.
It is Colombian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miami. It's drug trade.
Yeah.
Right. It's drug trade.
Drug
But
trade.
it is no. You know what? It is a mafia movie.
It is a mafia movie.
It's just not the romance mafia movie like the Friday Night Girl.
Yeah.
Like, this is like strictly.
Well, they're kind of.
One thing I loved about the Goodfellas is, all that 70s, the vision and when they're going into the nightclub nightclub and like that steady cam shot through the
Yes.
nightclub where they bring the table and
Yeah.
everything, and like that guy feels like royalty.
That's right.
And you know, he's
Great
passing
scene, huh?
out
Did you
20s,
like that
passing
scene?
out hundreds. Oh, it was a great
Good
scene.
scene.
I'm a
Man.
union delegate.
That's exactly. She's asking, "What do you do for a living?"
Your hands are soft.
It was so good. It was so good. But like just that the whole nostalgia feel for it, and the whole time I'm like, "Oh, this ain't gonna end good. Someone's gonna end up back in that trunk."
For whatever reason, the one part that gets me buckled is when he's like this. He's like, you need the knife, Ma. I gotta take that thing on the front.
The hoof.
paw, and De Niro's like, the hoof.
Just looks up.
Oh my God, that's him. That's him.
That's it. That was exactly that.
All right, boys.
That's
this
it.
is great.
Thank
Next
you.
movie, Basketball. Go.